How's it going, guys? Necromancer Noob with another discussion slash rant video. Today, I just want to talk about the state of gaming, the highs, the lows, what I feel like is going on right now, and I'd love to hear from you guys, so just make sure to leave a comment down below what you think about anything about this subject, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year, but otherwise, let's get right into it. Now, over the course of this year, we have experienced some crazy games, right? I mean, Concord came out and disappeared within 2 weeks of the release, which was crazy. We've seen a lot of crazy things outside of gaming as well. But just in terms of gaming itself, I feel like it's gotten way too serious. And maybe it's just me, but I want to hear from you guys. And when I say it's too serious, I just mean everyone is taking the game too serious, right? Like a game comes out, and you have to be the first one to hit Predator in Apex Legends. You got to be the first one to hit level 100 in Diablo. You have to be the first one to make sure you rush through the game as fast as possible and not enjoy the game fully, because for some reason that's the norm nowadays. Like, I mean, in Apex Legends, you got the most cracked movement out of your mind. Call of Duty, that's all it is cracked movement. I mean, that's what killed Halo recently, was they tried implementing a lot of like weird movement things. Like, that is not Halo, that is not gaming in general. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like I said, I just feel like people are taking games way too seriously nowadays. I mean, I'll be honest, I've been playing a lot of Diablo since this expansion and the previous seasons. They've been cleaning their act up, and I admit, it may not be for everyone still, but the game is in a much better spot. It's enjoyable. I've been enjoying it. I've hit level 100 the past few seasons, and I've been just enjoying the game in general. Same with Remnant, Space Marines, Sparking Zero for the new DBZ. Like, there are some games that are like the shining light out of all these games that are just, I don't know, just not good. But with that being said, I can play Diablo, and when I try to look up videos on Diablo on YouTube, creators will spend 24 hours playing the game nonstop, and then they have so much to complain about. Like, if you really don't like it, don't play the game. I mean, the comment sections are filled with people who just want to dog on the game, and it's like, people can say good things about it, people can say how good of a game it is now, and people don't care. It's just how the game sucks, the game's still bad. Oh, if a game has 30,000 players playing on a console, it's dead, blah, 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 blah. And like, at the end of the day, it should just be whatever game you like and enjoy, just play that game and play it. I don't know why you have to listen to another person's review. I don't know why you have to listen to another person's opinion of the game. If you like a game and you enjoy it, just keep playing it, man. And that goes for any other game. I mean, Apex, Call of Duty, FIFA, like, there's a game for everyone out there, and I think so many people just want to listen to what someone else has to say about it to get their opinion on the own game, which just blows my mind sometimes, right? I mean, something recently that I came across that I dealt with in a lot of these games is, I mean, for example, Remnant 2, I make a lot of videos about that, walkthroughs, builds, and it blows my mind listening to some of these comments with people saying how, like, this is the meta, this is the build you need to make, when the game encourages you to think outside of the box and make builds that aren't normal, because at the end of the day, no one has the same play style. Yeah, you could be an aggressive play style, but it doesn't mean you play exactly the same as someone else. And metas in a PvE focused game to begin with is just the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. I mean, that was even the thing in Helldivers 2 when that came out. People would get kicked and booted from games and matches because they weren't rocking the right loadout, like that mattered in the first place. It's like the community has gotten so weird with some of this stuff. Not to mention even Elden Ring. You could play Elden Ring, and when you're going through that game, the amount of streamers I saw that just rush through the game completely and then have opinions like they actually played the game, like, you scratched the surface of this game, and yet you have so much to say about it. It just blows my mind. I don't know. So I guess what I'm coming across is, when did all this happen, right? I mean, we got people trying to rush through games super quickly. You got people trying to make metas and PvE focused games, and live service games have taken over everything. Like, you need to spend 40 hours a week, like it's your second job aside from your actual real job that doesn't make you money, that you have to basically spend all your time just to get content in the game or just to enjoy the game fully, which just blows my mind. Which I gotta go bring it back to Space Marines 2, Sparking Zero. These games are like straight up nostalgia. They gave me the best forms of nostalgia, right? Sparking Zero, I've only played just a few hours, but it's everything I've wanted in a Dragon Ball Z game. I mean, it's literally Budokai Tenkaichi 4 just revitalized. I mean, you got characters that aren't balanced, you got characters that aren't good, but the thing is, it's just fan service, right? If you want costumes, you want all this, you can buy it with the in-game currency. It's not like you spend money in the real world to get that currency. There's no pay to win. There's none of this like BS. Same with Space Marine 2. It's just an enjoyable game. It has a campaign. It has co-op. It has PvP. It has PvE. It has the best of both worlds. And it's not a game that's like forcing you to have to come back every week to go do a daily challenge or a weekly challenge. Like, you play it at your own pace. You earn things at your own pace. You enjoy the game at your own pace. Same with Remnant too, right? I mean, it's a game that you can just pick up, play a little bit here and there. Maybe you roll a new world, you explore new things. And I think that's the joy of gaming. We need more games like these and less games like the ones I've mentioned before, because this is the way gaming should be. It's just what you enjoy, what you play. And, you know, I'm just going back to that as well. F what anyone says about the game that you're playing. If you enjoy it and you like it, play that game and enjoy it. Like I said, I've been enjoying a lot of Diablo 4, which some people just have so much to say about. If it's not your cup of tea, then so be it. Go play whatever else you want to play. But, you know, these are the same people that I'm sure have so much good things to say about like No Man's Sky and other games that have had a resurgence, Cyberpunk. Maybe there are people that have the same opinions, like, no, this game should have been finished from the first get-go, which I understand. But if that's your opinion, then that's your opinion, and then just move on. I don't know why you got to go on every video and comment on it like, you know, shame on you for playing a game that you enjoy and like. But I don't know. I just want to hear from you guys. What do you think caused all this, right? I mean, metas and PvE games. You got people rushing the game and rushing content just to, I don't know, it's just bragging rights at this point. And like, is it streamers' fault? It's just the gamers itself? Like, news outlets, like, where did this come from? I just want to hear from you guys. It's a little discussion. It's a rant. So, I don't know. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe. It all helps out. But that's my rant for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'd love to hear from you guys. So anyways, I'll see you guys in future videos. Bye-bye.